I'm going to show you how to automate your trading so you remove emotions for the rest of your life. Because I know if you're anything like me, you're trading with emotions, removing your stop loss, removing your take profit, using too much leverage. You can see here on my left side, I have some bots running. I have this polymarket agent running with Claude. I have Claude code over here on the right side. I've got Claude code right here. So I am probably one of the most advanced users of Claude code to this day. I've been using AI since the moment it launched, and I think I've figured out something really amazing. So even if you don't know how to code right now, we have AI that can code anything for us, and AI codes pretty much everything for me. But today I want to teach you the secrets, the steps in order to go from manual trader all the way to fully automated, so you never have to rely on your emotions. You don't have to stay up all night staring at those charts. I know we've all been there. Let me wait 1 more hour. Let's see if it goes ahead and changes for me, if it gets profitable for me, or if my let's just remove my stop loss here and I'll stay up 1 more hour. I've all been through those nights. I'm going to show you how to ethically is the key word, ethically steal $1 million trading bots from your competitors. That's the first thing I'm going to show you here today. So that's secret number one. But then secret number two, I want to show you how to clone other people's trading bots and prove that they're actually profitable. So you need a way to make sure that your ideas are actually profitable. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that here today. Then secret three, I want to show you how to 100% automate your trading. So by the time you leave here today, I'm going to show you exactly how to automate your trading. And if you stick around for this entire presentation, you're going to get this roadmap. This roadmap is like an ever-growing book because I'm chasing Jim Simons. If you don't know who Jim Simons is, he built a net worth of $31 billion, all from algorithmic trading. So every single day I log on and I share everything over the shoulder. Everything I'm building, every bot I'm building, every idea I'm testing. And what I find out, I add to this roadmap. So this roadmap walks you through like how to code, how to build a bot, how to generate strategies. This is a great roadmap that you will leave here with today if you stick around for this short presentation. You're also going to get access to our Discord community, which is a bunch of us algorithmic traders all stepping on the gas, chasing Jim Simons. Again, Jim Simons is the best algo trader in the world. You probably have a ton of questions as well. I've got a ton of answers on this roadmap, and I will give this to you here at the end. So make sure to lock in. You're going to see my exact system. I'm going to show you all of that. I'm going to give you a ton of alpha generation techniques. I'm going to give you a fat book list that just gets better and better. If you want to really attack this game, you need this roadmap, and I'm going to give it to you for 100% free. If you stick around for this short training, you're going to learn so much. Again, I'm going to show you exactly how to remove all of your emotions in less than 30 days. You don't have to be technical right now. I did not know how to code either. I'll show you how to do all that. I'll show you how to have AI help you with that as well. I'm going to show you how to ethically steal $1 million trading bots. I'm going to show you how to clone those bots and make sure they're actually profitable. Then I'm going to show you how to automate any idea you have for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. This is going to be absolutely sick. And I believe in you, dude, because I was in the same situation as you. Actually, about 4 or 5 years ago, I was surfing around CoinGecko, and it was back when they used to call them altcoins, not meme coins. And I was essentially just searching for a way to grab all of the possibly popping altcoins, right? Like we all want that. Like if I could just have a robot that's always finding me these altcoins, that's beautiful. So that was the thought. And then I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and just build that out real quick. This was pre-AI. So I had to go and try to build this. I used as many tools as possible. I used Google, really, trying to figure it out. And I quickly ran into a wall. It's like, oh, you actually need to know how to code. I tried to pull some script off the internet. I'm very lucky that that script didn't take my crypto, because most of the scripts I see on the internet here, they're just drainers, wallet drainers. So be very careful. If anybody says, plug and play, make 2 to 3 ETH, by plugging this in, you're about to get liquidated. They're about to steal all your crypto. So don't do that. I want to teach you the fundamentals on how you can actually take your ideas out of your brain and build for the rest of your life. So 4 or 5 years ago, I set out on this journey, and I believe in you so much because I'm a regular dude. They held me back. I did 7th grade twice because my teacher said I'm not ready for this, and my dyslexia is so bad I can barely still read to this day. So I'm no different. then you're probably ahead of me. Let's be honest. I don't want to say that you're as slow as I am. I'm just a regular dude though, and I believe that anything I can do, you can do better. I also believe that for me. I see somebody run up a net worth of $31 billion. What's the difference between him and I? You know? And don't worry, we all lose when we're manually trading. It's really hard. It's really hard to trade by hand. And I got this from a Stanford professor, of course, on YouTube, because they're not going to let me into Stanford. But he said something that really clicked with me, especially for trading. He said, when you're in an emotional state, it's literally impossible to think logically. Now, think to when you had a fight with a friend or a spouse or whatever, you probably said some things that you didn't mean. That's because it's literally impossible as a human when you're emotional to think logically. You didn't mean to say those mean things, right? I've been there. I'm sure you've been there. So if you failed at trading to this point, if you feel like you just can't figure it out, you're staring at these charts, you keep breaking your own rules, it's not your fault, dude. It's not your fault. We're humans. And it's beautiful that we're humans. It's beautiful that we have emotions. That's the beauty of being a human. But it's weird that we have cars driving for us, everything is automated, and we still think we got to trade by hand. So don't worry if you failed at trading in the past. I'm going to show you a much better way. It's scary. I was scared too. Don't worry. Like, I was scared to learn how to code. But then once I started to learn how to code at the same time I was learning Spanish, I was like, damn, this is way, way easier than learning Spanish. So instead of chasing these charts all day, let's get it automated, dude. And you already know that these exchanges are against you. They can see your liquidation levels. Actually, matter of fact, I can see your liquidation levels too. I can see exactly when people are getting liquidated. I see this guy, he's going to get liquidated if the price moves up 1.34%. So you think these exchanges can see this? Absolutely. If users can see it, they're trading against you. There's market makers out there. There's big hedge funds that are looking at this data. This guy gets liquidated for $1.5 million of Zcash if the price moves 1.55%. They are trading against you. The hedge funds, Wall Street, exchanges, they know exactly where you entered. They know exactly when you'll get liquidated. So F those guys. They're not going to share anything with you. I'll share everything here. I'll share everything. Wall Street's they're never going to teach you this stuff. They're going to say it's too hard. They're going to say you have to go to Stanford or Yale or one of those smart schools. If you feel like they're trading against you, they are. They are. You're 100% right. So I know me personally, I always thought like, damn, they must be hunting me. They must be hunting my stop loss, hunting my take profit. And later it comes to find out they are. Because now I'm on this side. I'm building the casino opposed to being a pawn in the casino. I'm building the casino. Get on this side and you see, oh, we can see when you get liquidated. We can see when you enter. We can see your take profit. We can see your stop loss. So you've been right in thinking that, dude. You've been right. So don't worry about it, dude. I believe that you can do this as well. And as long as you believe it as well, we can do this. I'm going to show you everything. All right. So right now you might be stressing over the charts, having late nights, early mornings, not getting enough sleep because you're saying, hey, the price is going to go up or the price is going to go down, or maybe it's going to happen now, or it's 9:30. Oh, it's time to trade. These are human things that we all do. I've been there. You've been there. But I want you to just think about this for a second. Jim Simons ran up a net worth of $30 billion. Algorithmic trading works, but you also know it's hard. Trading by hand is hard. I want you to think about what your life is going to be like when you step away from staring at these charts all day and then you just pass the data to a robot that trades for you. Now, instead of spending your time trying to guess if the price is going up or down, you're spending your time building out your robot and then you're setting her free. What this does is it removes all emotions out of the trade and it forces you to only trade systems that work. That makes sense, right? So do you see why being an automated trader is better than trading by hand? You're literally gambling on the fact that you got enough sleep, the fact that You didn't have a fight with your spouse. The fact that you're going to be able to guess when the price is going to go up or down. And the thing that sucks the most about trading by hand, dude, is you can spend months, years, decades, and you don't come out with any skills. You might be up, you're probably down, you probably lost money. You don't leave with any skills. And that used to break my heart, dude. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I've been working hard on things for a decade now. As a matter of fact, I was scared to learn how to code for 10 years. I built a ton of apps and I didn't code one of them. I paid $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for each of them because I didn't think I was qualified to do that. I didn't think I was able to do that. But at the end of the day, what's the difference between me and the best developer in the world? Time and knowledge. So I want to give you that knowledge. I want to show you how you can then go ahead and take that and build out your own systems. Does that make sense? Do you see how much better it's going to be once you're fully automated? You can go spend time doing other things. You don't have to worry about the ins and outs of all these trades because at the end of the day, as a hand trader, what you're betting on is that you can execute perfectly, unemotionally for the next 1,000 trades. Can you do that? I know a robot. They can execute perfectly. So do you see how if you take a strategy and you try to trade it by hand for the next 1,000 trades, you'll probably mess up at least 50 times. And those mess ups you could lose all your money. But if you have a robot execute for you, they're not going to mess up. They're going to do exactly what you said. If you said take profit here, they're going to take profit. If you said stop loss here, they're going to hit the stop loss because it's about thousands of trades. It's not about one or two that you gamble on. So I hope you can clearly see why being an automated trader is way, way better. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, it does. Of course. Let's get it, dude. There's a better way to do this. You don't need to stare at these charts. I know I'm staring at these charts right now, but really what I'm looking at is this order flow. Why? Because this is a data source for me. I come up with so many ideas based off of this. You know, trading works, but you haven't been able to crack it. Why? Probably because you haven't been able to stare at the screen all day. You haven't been able to execute correctly. You have too many emotions making you do the things I said. Use too much leverage. Move your stop loss. Move your take profit. I believe in you, dude. If I can do this, you absolutely can do this. Now, like I said earlier, dude, I was truly scared. I was truly scared to learn how to code. I truly thought that it was just for the super smart nerds out there. But in retrospect, dude, I'm a nerd. I've been playing video games since I was a kid, dude. I used to skip school. I used to skip basketball practice. I used to skip everything to play video games. I'm a nerd. I can do what they can do. So why can't I use that skill of coding to automate my trading? It was actually pretty funny. I was looking at moving to a new place and I walk in, they're showing me the place. This dude like is in a tank top, total surfer dude. He's smoking a joint and he's got his computer open and there's just all these things flashing on this black screen. And I'm like, what is that? And in retrospect, it was the terminal and it was trade, 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 trade. I got to talking to him again, total surfer dude, just chilling on his couch. You know, welcome in. This is the crib, yada, yada. And he's like, I trade $1 billion per day. These are trades. And I was like, what? I had just learned a little bit of coding because of the whole CoinGecko thing I was telling you earlier, trying to find tokens. He said, I trade $1 billion per day. I'm an automated trader, an algorithmic trader. And I was like, oh my God. This is it, dude. This is it. If this guy can be sitting on the couch with a wife beater on, smoking a joint, and having all of these trades on the screen to trade $1 billion a day, I don't need to trade $1 billion per day by any means. But I just had my mind blown like, oh, snap. You're a regular dude. Like, you would be my friend, but you're doing something so much bigger than me. I'm just trying to learn how to code so I can scrape CoinGecko. But if I just go a little bit further and do what you're doing, I can have a fully automated trading system. And from that day, I never looked back. I never looked back. I was just like, okay, this is the way. I'm going heads down, 4 hours a day, focused on automating my trading because I'm trading with too many emotions, too much size for too many emotions, and I'm getting nothing out of trading. I'm spending all my time staring at these charts. Why wouldn't I put my time into building something that can stack wealth for the rest of my life? So that day, I was so grateful that I met that dude. I was so great. I'm still so grateful. But do you see how this is just a better way of trading? Like he's chilling, obviously he's a hard worker, probably read a lot of books and did a lot of tests, but just goes to show that like a regular old bro sitting on the couch trading $1 billion a day, dude. That's insane. I'm sure he's much further now, but that's all I needed. All I needed to see was you're a dude, you're a bro. Okay, I can do that too. Let's get it. Let's get it. So I'm gonna teach you everything, dude. I'm gonna teach you exactly how to remove all emotions because emotions are the things that killed me, at least. Maybe your thing is you don't have enough time. It's usually emotions or time that kills trading. And all you have to do to fix that is automate it. Simple. You're a bad driver. Okay, get a Tesla and have Tesla drive for you, dude. Come on. Like, doesn't that make sense? Like, we have everything else in the world automated and we're still logging in to trade by hand. That's crazy to me, dude. That's crazy to me. And the part that sucks about it is while it is just one simple change, you have to go from being a manual trader, being a slave to these charts, to becoming an automated trader. It's one simple change. It is scary. I get it. Learning how to code. But that's the one thing you have to do is just learn how to code and start building bots opposed to sitting at the chart, looking at it go up and down and trying to gamble. Because guess what? When you build, you find new systems, you find new trading bots that work, and that compounds over time. With trading, you log in on Monday, you might win or lose. You log in on Tuesday, you might win or lose. You log in on Wednesday, you get liquidated, lose everything. You just wasted 3 full days. I'm sure that's happened to you over and over again, right? I know it's happened to me. Does this make sense? The one thing you have to do is just automate it. Just approach it differently. That's the thing, dude. There's clearly a better way to trade if you're losing money right now, right? And you've seen Jim Simons, $30 billion off of automated trading. It's clear, right? It's just one thing, one simple change. You can still be a trader. I know you're not going to stop trading. I want you to stop losing money, though. Man, I still think back to that day when I walked into the house. I was like, what am I getting myself into? Why is this dude in here? First off, I'm trying to see this place. Why is he smoking the joint? Why is he a beater? Second off, and what the hell is he doing on his computer? What are all these things flashing? I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget that day because that's the day that my life changed. And it really just took me to a place that I just can never forget because I was in so much pain, dude. I was in so much pain. I spent so many days, weeks, months, years just staring at these freaking charts, bro. They just tear me up. And then you're like, oh, I could have just scrolled out and done nothing, but I'm a degenerate. I'm gonna trade these, like, think I should go, oh, the price went up. Let me short here, get liquidated. Come on, dude. We've all been there. I just needed that one day that see that one person that is not much different than me. He's chilling, but he's trading $1 billion per day. It just, I'm just so grateful to have met that guy. I'm so grateful. I hope you see how it's really just one thing you have to change, right? You already probably have some systems in your mind. You have some ideas of strategies that might work. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna try to keep trading with a vehicle yourself, a vehicle that is just not as uh you're more emotional, you're not as locked into your rules, right? Because when you're trading big size and you're about to hit your take profit, you're naturally going to be like, "Ooh, I could get a little bit more here." Or you're about to hit your stop loss, like, "Ooh, let me wait for it to turn around." But dude, this is your life savings. You can't play games like that. You know that. You can't play games like that. So why wouldn't we pass our ideas to a robot? If your strategy actually works, don't you agree that a robot will be able to execute it better than you? Yes. Of course, dude. Of course. So I'm just here to pretty much blow up Wall Street. Show everything they would never show. It's really us versus them, dude. They're never going to show anything. It was so hard for me to learn this stuff. So I'm so happy that I'm able to make a short, concise training here to show you everything I know so you can just go ahead and get started. And like I said, if you do stick around for the entire time, I'm going to give you this full roadmap so you can just go ahead and start attacking this on your own. But at the end of the day, I'm no different than you. Sure, we might be different, but what I'm trying to say, I'm no better than you. Like I said, I got held back. I got told I wasn't going to make it past middle school. Like, what the, who says that to a kid? I never believed that I could do these things, especially coding, because all the kids that were coders, they went to these big old schools that I couldn't get into. I believe code's a great equalizer now that I've figured out this secret that damn, learning how to code is literally no different than learning anything else. It was actually much easier than learning Spanish. You know, I moved to Puerto Rico, so I had to pick up Spanish. I'm not playing around in this industry, no way. You know why I made that move, but I had to learn Spanish. But I learned how to code first because it was easier. So while I was freaked out, I was scared. I'm not qualified for this at all, but I was able to figure it out. So if I can figure it out, I know for a fact that you can figure it out because guess what, dude? You found your way to me somehow. It's not like I run ads. I'm not over here in my fancy Lambo showing off like, oh, come build bots and be like me. You can plug and play and make $1 million overnight. No way, dude. No. This is still a hard game. You still have to bring your edge. I'll show you how to find strategies, but there's nothing plug and play here. And it's not an easy thing to do. You know, trading's not easy. I'm just showing you a much better way to attack it. If you truly believe your strategy works, let a robot do that. I've just been in this tech game for so long, man. I'm embarrassed, low key. I'm low key embarrassed. Could you imagine, dude? I thought when I was okay, I got out of college and I was like, damn, I got a good idea. I'm gonna build an app. But I don't know how to code, and there's no way I can learn that stuff. That's you got to go to school for a decade for that, right? So what I went ahead and did is I built some apps, but I had to hire off Upwork. I was spending 2K minimum, and that's once I got like good at negotiating. So my first app, dude, I did not have any money. I was a broke college kid. I somehow convinced them to let me, instead of my senior project to doing an internship, I somehow convinced them to let me build an app instead. Because it is building a business. Okay. But guess what, dude? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? I got rinsed. I got absolutely rinsed on that app from the developer. The developer, I don't know, 20, 21 or whatever. I got absolutely rinsed. Thought it was going to cost a couple grand. It ended up costing $15,000 that I did not have. So I'm leaving college now with an extra 15 racks just for an app that I built so I didn't have to do a senior project. Cooked, dude. Cooked. Just because I was scared to learn how to code. Fast forward a decade, I'm still scared to learn how to code, but I have a massive problem. I need to automate my trading. I'm trading too big of size. This is too emotional. It's too tiring. I hate staring at these charts. I keep taking off my take profit. I keep raising the leverage. I keep moving my stop loss and I keep losing. I had an urgent problem. My only desire after I met Homeboy was I need to be like you. I need to be chilling. I need to be watching my systems trade for me. We have these cards driving for us, and I'm still being a crazy kid, staring at these charts all day, clicking up or down, just guessing, dude. And this guy's over here chilling. Thousands of trades a day. He trades $1 billion a day. I'm nowhere close to that, nor do I need to be. But I do have a North Star, Jim Simons, $30 billion he ran up. I know that is possible. So I'm just recreating it. I show everything on stream every day, and everything I figure out, I try to bring back to you. The scary part was learning how to code, and I figured that out. And what's great for you, dude, if you haven't started yet, dude, we have Claude Code here. We have Claude Code that can just do anything. Can you go ahead and build me a Python trading bot? Actually, just go ahead and build a backtest using backtesting.py and use the VWAP. Let's see what it looks like. You can say things like that. And then I'm learning how to code. So can you walk me through this? So I set out, I put a plan together, dude. I put a plan together. Once I saw, okay, shoot, this is actually possible. And not just possible from somebody I read about in a book, but somebody I met, somebody I know now, a bro, some dude that's no different than me. I know this is possible. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna lock in. There's no AI at this point. Remember, I'm gonna lock in 4 hours per day and just learn how to code. And I spent 6 months, 4 hours a day until I learned how to code. And I haven't stopped the 4 hours per day since I started. It's just changed. I learned how to code first. And then now I spend 4 hours a day building out trading bots, trading systems. I show everything on YouTube. You probably found me there. Again, there's a reason you're here, and that reason is you. You're the one looking for a better way to trade. So I commend you for that. Congrats. You see, this is all lining up, right? You found me somehow. You're here somehow. No ads were ran to get you here. You found me. So big ups to you, dude. That just shows that you're committed. That just shows that you're a do-it-yourselfer. You're fearless, dude. You're dedicated to finding a better way. And that is beautiful to me. And I will continue to lead. I will continue to show absolutely everything that I figure out here. I'll continue to show it because you can take this so much further than I can. So 4 hours a day, every single day. But don't worry, dude. Of course, I effed up so bad. I effed up so bad on my first bot. But don't worry, I've got a system now I follow that it won't allow me to do that again. Anyways, I got all hyped. Okay, let me go ahead and figure out how to code real quick, and I'm gonna build a bot. Spent about 4-6 months figuring out how to code, and then I built the bot and I just deployed it. I said 10 racks. Here's $10,000. Run it. Guess what happened? Yes, I lost it all. Every single dollar. Why? Because I ran to build a bot right away. I didn't test to see if that strategy worked in the past. This was just one of my kind of hand strategies that I was following. So if you run and just build a bot right away without having a system ahead of it, you're obviously going to lose money. And I sure did. So that was my big first reality check. So excited. I can code now. Let me build a bot. And I just ran and built a bot right away, got licked, and it's over. Because I was running a strategy that didn't work. But that led me to one of my biggest breakthroughs ever. I was like, okay, I see this is much better because it took a ton of trades and it was going up and down. Long story short, I ended up losing. But I see this as a better way than me sitting here at the charts because, again, it was able to trade while I was sleeping. I was able to go to the beach. It was able to trade. And it did go up a bit. It went up and down, up and down. But at the end of the day, it lost. So that was my big first wall. But a huge breakthrough came from that. And it's this. And this is in the roadmap. And like I said, I'll give you this roadmap at the end. But this is where I turned profitable. The process of automating your trading starts with research of trading strategies. Now, I ran straight to the bot right away. So that was my big oopsie. And ideally, that can help you to not run straight to the bot. But it led me to build the most robust system possible that has done so well for me and so many other people that I have shown this. It comes down to 3 steps, the RBI system. The first thing you must do before automating your trading is research strategies. You might have a strategy right now, but I swear, if you go ahead and read books, there's books down here. If you go listen to podcasts, go watch YouTube videos, you can make your strategy even better. And then the B, so research, then backtest. Backtesting is the process of, it's like a cheat code in my mind. It's a cheat code because, as a new automated trader, I'm like, okay, let's go build a bot. Okay, that didn't work. But I didn't have the R and the B. And backtesting is crazy. You can literally see data. You can take data from the past and see if your strategy actually works on that past data. If it works on that past data, it's much more likely to work in the future. That makes sense, right? It's like, okay, this strategy has worked for the last 5-10 years. Of course, it's going to be much more likely to work than a strategy that didn't work the last 5-10 years. So that was my big mistake, I guess, just running a bot right away. I did see the path very clearly from that bot because there were winning trades. There was a ton of time I didn't have to stare at the charts. Well, I saw it, but I ended up losing because I didn't have this system here. And now I only launch bots if I know for a fact that they're profitable in the past. And then when I launch them with tiny size. That's because just because it was profitable in the past does not mean it's going to be profitable in the future. It's just much more likely. So now that I have a robust system, I'm absolutely churning. And you see me every single day live on YouTube, coming up with new ideas, new strategies, testing to see if they work in the past. If they work in the past, then I just build a simple bot and I let it run in the future, small size, and then I scale it up over time. Does that make sense? You guys see why that is a way better strategy than just saying, hey, I want to be an automated trader. I'm going to go build a bot and then build a bot. And then you'll see some winning trades. Sure, of course. But at the end of the day, it's going to lose because it didn't actually work in the past, the strategy. So I went back, revisited, and my biggest upset here after I became an automated trader turned into my biggest success. And now that's why I share this. I share this because it was an absolute transformation. Do you see how this would be better, though? A better strategy than just running a random bot that you don't even know works. It makes sense now that I'm here, of course, but I wasn't here before. So I don't know if you're like me and you think that you have to go to some fancy school or whatever in order to learn how to code. I've been able to prove that that's not true. I told you like I wasn't good at school. I was scared too about learning how to code, and now you can see that we don't even have to really code anymore. At the end of the day, we have AI that can literally do all the coding for us. It's good to know how to code, so I will show you how to code. But at the end of the day, you see how like this is an entire different ball game now. Now you might be asking or thinking to yourself, like, dang, this sounds cool, but it's just like I don't have any good strategies, or I won't be able to find good strategies. So what's cool about this roadmap and you know, just being around the stream is I have so many ideas that I just write down on my iPhone notes and then I just bring them here because remember, my process that I'm following is the RBI system that starts with research. So I'm always researching. I'm always listening to podcasts. I'm always reading books. Some really good books here. Again, you'll get all of this at the end, but it comes down to there are unlimited strategies out there. So I don't care who you are or what you know. If you follow a system like this and you look at the resources I give you, finding a strategy is not going to be the hard part. You can do that. And you might also be thinking like, damn, but I don't know how to code and I'm not as smart as you. But bro, you can listen to how I speak. I'm not smarter than you. I spend more time. I spend more time than you learning how to code. And now you can learn so much faster. Don't you think you can prompt AI to code for you? Yes, right? Hey, can you code in any language for me? What do you need from me in order to code the things that I want? Okay, Claude 4.5 Opus. That's absolutely sick. and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Do you see how this is the opportunity? This is the best time in the world we've ever seen in order to start automating your trading because AI knows everything. Yes, I can code in pretty much any language you throw at me: Python, JavaScript, Rust, Solidity, PineScript, SQL. She says she can code any language. Do you see how much easier this is going to be for you, dude? Not only do you have me guiding you, but you have AI that can do all the hard stuff for you. Come on. This is making sense, right? Yeah? Okay, dude. I hope this is making sense. I hope, bro. I hope this is making sense to you. This is crazy. The time that we live in is just so beautiful. So if there's one thing I want you to take away from this is that you can automate your trading no matter what the situation you're in. I believe code is a great equalizer because it can get you out of any situation you're in. You can always build if you learn how to code. And now you know that you have a system that you can follow. Doesn't matter if you don't know how to code, AI can code for you. AI can teach you how to code. If you don't have ideas, don't worry. I have a full system and a full book list and a full alpha generation list I will send to you here at the end. I'm getting you the whole notion, dude. You can do this. You can do anything that I can do, but you can do it so much better. I'm over here speaking through all of my code every single day on live. You're going to be able to go so much faster than me, dude. You're going to be able to go so much faster than me. I believe in you. I know it's hard. I know trading by hand is hard. It's not your fault if you've gotten liquidated over the past month, over the past year, whatever. This is a casino. They want to give you leverage because they know they will be able to take your money. Remember, Wall Street's never going to share anything with you. But not only that, they're trying to take your money. They're like, hey, come over here, come trade by hand because we've got robots that are trading for us. We know for a fact our strategies work in the past and you're just gambling. So it's not your fault if you lost. We all know that they know exactly when you enter, they know when you exit. Yes, dude, yes, they know everything. You were right, bro. You were right. They were hunting you. They were hunting your stop losses. Now, people always say they're hunting my stop losses, take profits. Now, if you're trading $10 million right here, this guy is absolutely getting hunted. Absolutely. Now, if you're trading like $100, you're probably not getting hunted. But they can see your entries and exits, and they do want as many people to get liquidated as possible. Number one, the exchanges. They want as many people to get liquidated as possible because they get an extra fee every time somebody gets liquidated because they do the liquidating. So my goal here is if you're an absolute beginner, I want you to rest assured to know that you can automate your trading. You just have to lock in for a couple hours per day. And it doesn't matter if you don't know how to code right now. It does not matter. I will show you how to do that. I will show you how to instruct the AI to code for you. And if you're experienced, that's great too. I've had so many people come to me for help and they're like, hey, I'm already a developer. So if you're already an advanced coder, you're just going to have the fast track. If you're a beginner, you're going to see everything step by step of how to go from hand trading to automated trading. But if you're already a dev, you're a little more experienced, I'm going to save you hundreds of hours on trying to figure this out for yourself. That sounds good, right? This is all making sense? Do you see how this is such a better life, dude? I don't know about you. I know I've had people come through before and they're like, dude, I'm on week 1 and I just feel better. And you could hear it. You could why Mundev, why are you always on stream? Mundev, why are you always so excited? Because I see these charts and I remember those times that I would stay up all night so stressed out about my position when it's a stupid little position and it doesn't matter. One trade does not matter. All those hours of sleep that I've given up and times I've just been like cranky because I'm looking at the charts, I'm in too much of a position. None of that matters, dude. It doesn't matter. It's about 1,000 trades. It's about 10,000 trades. Can you be perfectly in tune and emotionally settled for 1,000 trades? No way. Are you never going to take off your take profit or stop loss? No, dude. Doesn't matter. One trade does not matter, but you don't know how many sleepless nights I've had just to wake up to an email saying you've been liquidated. Like, oh, God, dude. God. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see other people come through and have the same feeling as me. It's just like life is just so much better when you step away from the casino and you go try to build your own. Build your own, dude. Go build your own. Go build your own. If you see trading works, if you know trading works, you know there's a better way to do it. So go build your own casino. Go build your own casino, dude. Please. All right, dude. Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one simple question, dude. So now you know, right? You know how to come up with new ideas. If you're able to implement some of these ideas you see here, you go get your research from Google Scholar, read books, podcasts. People literally give you the ideas for you to steal. If you're able to apply just one of those ideas to build a profitable trading bot, would this, 30, 45 minutes be worth it? Would this have been worth it to you? Or if I show, off secret 2, dude, I show you secret 2 as well, how to see if they actually work in the past. How to see if a strategy actually works in the past. And then if you go ahead and implement that into a bot, when I showed you in secret 3, dude, do you think that you could do this? Do you think you could become an automated trader? You hear me stumbling over things, reading things backwards, getting sent back in school. Like, dude, do you think you could be successful? If I'm successful with this, do you think you could be? Yes, dude. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you're screaming yes, dude. Yes, yes, yes. Do you think you could automate your trading? Yes. Yes, bro. Now, how many of you are feeling kind of like this, dude? I know I just showed you a lot. You feeling a little like this? A fire hydrant. I just lit a fire hydrant on you and just threw all this information. You know the 3 secrets. You know how to research, find great ideas. You know how to backtest to see if they actually work in the past. If they work in the past, you know how to build into bots now. You have Claude Code that can code anything for you. You feel a little bit like this, dude? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But let me ask you this. Is it okay if I spend like 10 minutes? 10 minutes going over a special offer here. A special offer I created for you to help automate your trading. Throw a yes in the chat if it's okay if I spend 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yes, 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 yes. All right, dude. Okay. I'll show you. So let's go ahead and dive all the way in here. Let's dive all the way in. So what I want to show you here is something that I created just for you. As if you do want to automate your trading, there's no better time than now. There's no better time than now. What I'm going to do is I've already put together a 15-day step-by-step trading bot training where you can join and learn exactly how to automate your trading, even if you've never coded in your entire life. Look, dude, this is 4+ years of knowledge put into short, concise videos that will show you step by step how to automate your trading, even if you've never coded before. You don't have to hire a developer. You could do this all yourself. I'll show you absolutely everything. You'll be able to get rid of all developers. You don't need a developer anymore. You can get rid of all emotions, and you can get rid of the The dreadful times that you were just staring at these charts trying to guess if it's going to go up or down. This will save you so much time and so much money. If you're an absolute beginner, I hold your hand through the entire process. If you're already an advanced coder, I'm going to save you hundreds of hours. Instead of you trying to fiddle around, figure out how to do this on by yourself. Wall Street doesn't share anything. There's nothing on the internet about this. I'm going to show you everything. And I'm going to invite you to my community. So you get the 15-day step-by-step training videos in any language. There are transcripts. There's it's in any language, because I understand that sometimes people watch the CCs to see the words, and you get to see everything. You're able to read. You're able to read the videos if you need to. You're able to watch the videos at any speed. They're yours. You get full access. It's going to save you so much time and so much money. You don't know how much work I've put into this training. It's literally 4+ years of everything I've tested. And again, I've spent 4 hours a day minimum. Probably average about 6 hours a day of 100% chasing Jim Simons. And every secret that I've found, I've put into this training. So it was so hard for me to build. And it's going to be so much easier for you to automate your trading, because at the end of the day, you have a guide. And you can see, you need to find authentic help, right? We don't want some bozo here trying to teach us stuff that he doesn't even do. I'm here locked every single day, chasing the exact same industry you are. I'm just a little bit ahead of you, and I'm trying to get you up to speed. This guy says, this is from a review here. You can actually go look at our reviews. Just type in Algo Trade Camp review here. Check them all out yourself. Do your own due diligence. Ask around. We got a bunch of 5 stars, 1 4-star. He says, Moondev is the most authentic and generous creators I have ever seen on the internet. He deserves the world. He has helped me immensely. God bless him and everything he's done. I hope he receives nonstop love and success. You could also see here, he says, this has been a life-changing experience. Hey, guys. I'm new on this trading thing. I'm tired of TG bots, Telegram bots, and looking for something to build myself. Do you recommend this bootcamp at all? He says, absolutely, yes. It's been a life-changing experience. So there you go. You got 2 people saying this is absolutely life-changing. He says, what are you waiting for? So this is Mr. Campbell. He says, the material in the course is everything one needs to get started with this unique and secretive industry, and it's truly amazing. Moondev and his approach to teaching this material are even better. You couldn't ask for a more thoughtful and sincere instructor. I really don't know if I have ever spent better money in my life. If it was just the 15 days promised in the course, it would be massively undervalued. The fact that there's even more plus a community and everything else, stop reading and sign up. The only thing you'll regret is not doing it sooner. So there you go. 3 people saying it's absolute fire. Oh, snap. Alex has something to say as well. Alex says a powerful and supportive start to my algo trading journey. The bootcamp has been one of the best learning experiences I've ever had. The content is well structured, detailed, and easy to follow, even for someone with no prior background. Each video is packed with practical information that's immediately useful. The teaching style is clear and straightforward, making complex concepts feel manageable. The community and support make a huge difference. Moondev is incredibly responsive, helpful, and genuinely invested in your progress. The transition from subscription to lifetime after 2 months was only a matter of time for me. The cooperation was smooth, respectful, and just reinforced that trust that I already had. After just a couple weeks, I already feel more confident and capable. If you're serious about learning algo trading, this is the place to start. So you might be thinking, okay, but those guys aren't me. I don't know anything. And like I said before, dude, it doesn't matter if you know. All you need to know is how to trade. If you know how to trade, I will show you how to automate it. I'm not here to pitch you on trading. I think trading is a very vicious game. It's hard. But if you're already a trader, I think it's absolutely essential for you to automate your trading. There's no better way. There's no better way. There's no better way. Okay, so you can see what you're getting here. You're getting the 15-day step-by-step video training. This is the Algo Trade Camp. You get that. But you also are going to get the full code to 7 different trading algorithms. The reason I do this is not so you can plug and play and make $1 million overnight. I think that is all fugazi. I want to give you 7 of my trading bots so you can see how to build absolutely anything. Because I believe in you. But you have to see it to believe it, right? So not only are you getting the step-by-step algo trade camp training videos, you're also getting 7 different trading algorithms. You can see here another great review says the community is actually number one for me. I've been in the camp for only 2 days and have been collaborating with a few people and learning so much. I'm building a volume screener, but someone helping me with the code, and it's amazing. It's really holding me accountable to my ideas and helping me build. Community is alive and growing. Content is fresh. Moondev is very involved. If you want to break into algo trading, learn how to build your own bots and learn how to in the algo trade camp. This is Kyler. Go ask him. He had something that was so meaningful. He said to me, he said about how he felt. He's like, dude, I've been so stressed out trading by hand. And just within this first week, dude, I just feel like a new person. Just approaching the markets differently. It's so much less stressful than just sitting here trying to trade by hand, using too much leverage, all that, dude. Find a teacher that's the fast track. Brielle has something else to say. She says, finish the boot camp in 2 days. It's that good. Best community, an amazing teacher. You could do it at your own pace. It has an amazing teacher. There's free AI. I give you free AI, a banger community. TLDR, as someone exploring the world of algo trading, I can confidently say that Moondev's Algo Trading Camp is hands down one of the best learning experiences out there. It's well structured, full of actionable content, and delivered with a passion that's contagious. If you're on the fence about joining, take the leap. It's 100% worth it. Moondev, you set the bar incredibly high. Thank you for an amazing experience. Thank you, and thank you. So you can see here, that's what Brielle says. Love Preet says the videos are straightforward, but packed with so much information. Everything was so easy to understand. And I never knew algo trading would be so easy. Moondev literally teaches you A to Z, and the community is amazing as well. I'm super glad I took on this challenge. I've learned so much in the first 15 days and can't wait to start the next days. Highly recommended if you want to get into algo trading. So you are able to get not only the training, but you get 7 full algos. And not just that, you also get experts, Python experts that will help you automate. So me and my team are sitting in there. You can see it's a $3,000 value for the algo trade camp training. It's a $1,000 value for the 7 algorithms that are for example purposes, so you can see how to build anything. And then on top of that, dude, you have experts that are going to help you build anything. If you ever have any questions, that's at least an $800 value. So we're at a $4,800 value for what you're going to get when you join today. You can see what Jane says. She says she found Moondev early on in 2024. I liked what I saw. Don't worry if you're not a coder and you don't know Python. He teaches you exactly how you can learn everything you need with the help of AI step by step and holding your hand. The bootcamp videos are nice and concise, easy to follow. He over delivers every time. If you put the time in, you certainly won't be disappointed. And by the end of the 15 days, you should know exactly how to build trading bots. I can tell you it's not one of those get rich quick schemes, and I can agree. He doesn't promise that you're going to make a ton of money. He doesn't share money making strategies, but what he does teach you is how you can find your own strategies and make them yourself. After being in the boot camp, I would definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to jump into crypto or trading bots and don't want to be overwhelmed. Moondev, you the man. Thank you for everything. It's lovely to meet another genuine person. As these days, they're fewer and fewer in this world. Keep up the great work, Jane. Much love to Jane. 777. Our community is so tight. You can see Batman also said, so far my favorite group. I'll update this later after I've had my bots running. But this group is legit. If trading groups are like fantasy football, this is Dungeons and Dragons. The content is ridiculously awesome and to the point. The group is the most helpful of any group, like military support. Like I said before, you get the Python experts. That's me and my team that have been building bots in Python for multiple years now, and we're here to help. So he said like military type support. That's awesome. And the freebies that come with it, pay for it multiple times over. All right. So that's what Batman said. And what's Dutch have to say? He says it's the real deal. So if you're thinking this isn't for you, dude, I'm showing you all of these different people that are like me and you. You know, you found me through YouTube or Twitter or whatever, you from your research. You're here for a reason. I know you can do anything that I can do, but you can do it better, dude, because you found me. I didn't find you. So that means you're a great researcher. That means you're a data dog. That means you're committed to the game. You're dedicated to finding a better way. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep sharing everything. If you want to be part of the top 1%, this is where you start. Forget all those get rich quick douche clowns, shilling paywall info you can get from AI for free. This is the real deal. And I honestly would rather just keep it a secret. So you can see, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking like, oh man, I could probably just do this with AI, yada, yada. But is that true? Sure, you can have information, but do you have a community? Do you have structured, actual leaders who can help you take your ideas out of your brain and put it into bots for the rest of your life? Or do you just have an AI you can ask random things to? Do you have somebody you can lean on for the rest of your life? We have a community here. So if you want to do this alone, if you want to take a long time to get it done, go do it by yourself. But if you want to fast track, you want to learn everything in the next 15 days, you want to have a community of brothers and sisters just like you that are all chasing Jim Simons, then join the boot camp. You see what Dutch says. If you want to be part of the top 1%, don't listen to me. You can see also what Powell says. He says, few years later, still not found a better price or quality. Best available Python dev in automating and optimizing trading environments to work with a minimal budget. So you get all of this, dude. You get the 15-day step-by-step training. That's the algo trade camp. But on top of that, I give you 7 full algorithms. That's $1,000 value plus a $3,000 value. Plus you get my whole team and I to help you if you ever have any coding issues or anything. But not only that, that's a $4,800 value, but I want to really stack on the value here. So you also get unlimited OpenAI and Claude to build with. That's a $500 value at least. Inside of Discord here, we have unlimited AI. So you can see here, I have unlimited free AI. So we have all of these different models. And this might be different in the future. I just try to keep them up to date. Claude 4.5 was dropped last week or a few days ago, and it's already in here. Free Claude 4.5. Opus. You got free Claude Sonnet 4.5. You got free GPT-5. You got free O3, O4 Mini. All the best AI models are free inside of our Discord for members only. So not only do you get 15-day step-by-step training videos, $3,000 value, but you also get 7 different algorithms that I'll show you step-by-step how to build your own ideas and bots for the rest of your life. And not only that, you get Python experts to help you out the entire way. So if you ever have questions, don't worry about it. We're there to help you. We, like he said earlier, this militant type support. We are not letting our brothers go down. If you join the boot camp, you are my brother for life, and I am going to keep helping you until you are successful. And on top of that, I want to do even more than I possibly could. I want to give you free AI as well. So you can cancel all your subscriptions. If you get inside of the bootcamp, you got free AI, OpenAI, Claude, all the newest models. That's another $500 value. So we're at a $5,300 value here, dude. But you might be thinking, but I have no ideas. I have no ideas. I don't know what to trade. But remember, the RBI system, and by the way, you get this notion at the end, this roadmap. The RBI system starts with research, and I give you a ton of different ways to come up with ideas. You got Google Scholar, you got books, you got podcasts. So if you don't have ideas, don't worry about it. I'm gonna hold your hand through that process as well. I hold your hand through the entire RBI system in the bootcamp. Research, backtest, implement. Research, backtest, implement. You see how easy this can be? 3 simple steps. Do you think you can handle 3 steps and just go on repeat until you find something that works for you? Of course. So unlimited ideas in case you don't have any ideas. This is a great course for learning way more than you ever wanted or even wanted. There's a ton of alpha in this boot camp, and it's way more than I was even looking for when I joined. Moondev goes above and beyond to deliver throughout this course. It's just a boot camp, but still, it's a very valuable teaching if you're into learning this style of trading. You can also see build a bot after backtesting. That's cool. He says, one of my bots that I set up watching you is pretty profitable. That's fire. So there you go. Somebody just like you sent me this message saying his bot is profitable from going through the training. Beautiful. And what I was saying earlier, you might be thinking, oh, maybe I'm too advanced for this, or maybe I'm not advanced enough. If you're a beginner, I'm going to show you step by step how to automate your trading, whether you know how to code or not. I will show you how to code. I'll show you how to have AI code for you. But if you're already experienced, Hollywood says, I love the intro of the bootcamp videos. I'm about to save you guys 200 hours. And I said, that's the idea. I hope it has. He says, you over delivered. I haven't even gone through all the weekly codes yet. So he thinks that I saved him more than 200 hours. He said I over delivered. This guy goes to Harvard, by the way. So he's going to Harvard for computer engineering. So this is a great example of somebody that is way ahead of me in coding, but I'm still able to help him. So you get all of this, dude. And on top of that, you get access to our private algo traders only community. So you're going to get the 15-day bootcamp, step-by-step videos, any language. You're going to get the 7 different algos. The bootcamp's a $3,000 value. The 7 algos are $1,000 value. You get Python experts like me and my team to sit there and help you with anything along the way. That's an $800 value at least. You get unlimited OpenAI and Claude to build with. It's a $500 value. You can cancel all your subscriptions. And then on top of this, you're going to be able to make friends and colleagues that you will be able to build with for the rest of your life. You can look around the internet. There's nowhere on the internet that has an algo trading community like ours. We have hundreds of people that are all chasing Jim Simons, all trying to chase that $30 billion man, and we're all helping each other. Do you think you'll be more profitable if you do this alone or with people? Of course, with people. I'm an introvert too. I know you might not believe it because I'm on YouTube all day, but I'm just coding. I'm showing you guys this stuff because I believe I'm here for something bigger. I believe code's a great equalizer. I didn't figure that out. I didn't figure that out till I was 30 years old. So I have to show this stuff, dude. And what's beautiful out of this is since I've been showing algo trading for multiple years now, a lot of data dogs, researchers like yourself, have come to me and now they're inside of the boot camp, not just helping you, but helping me, helping us all. So that's at least $1,000 value. But dude, if you meet your co-founder here and you build $1 billion business, isn't that worth more than $1,000? Right? Come on, dude. You see it. You see it. You see this. You just gotta constantly learn. I've never received this much value from any subscription or course ever, dude. That's what Fabian says. He says 6 months that open doors I never thought possible. The past 6 months with Algo Trade Camp have been nothing short of transformational. Do you see how this is going to be a transformation for you, dude? It's not a trading course. It's a complete mindset shift. This program opened up new doors and opportunities I never thought possible, both personally and professionally. Moondev shows how it is. Moondev shows how it is next level, clear, actionable, and grounded in real world experience. Every live session kept me sharp and inspired. I've walked away not only with a deeper skill set, but a new level of confidence in how I approach the markets in life. That's beautiful. Malik says, Moondev's course is amazing. Honestly, I don't even want more people to join because the information is pure gold. However, Moondev truly deserves this rating and so much more. Again, you can go ahead and Google our reviews. There's a plenty more here if you want to see more. You're getting all of this today, and it's only for $69. That's insane, dude. It's not $6,300, $69 per month. And we do have a special going on for Black Friday that will take the lifetime. It's usually $69 a month or $420 lifetime. You get $120 off for Black Friday. You get all of this, the Algo Trade Camp, the 7 different algos, the expert help, the unlimited free AI, the private Discord. Dude, if you're not in here, again, if you're an absolute beginner, I hold your hand step by step. So don't worry if you don't know how to code, I'll show you. But this is a good example. This guy says, if you are already a coder, he says, I'm a programmer of automatic systems in Forex, and I'm thinking about starting to do it with cryptocurrencies. Until now, I have always invested discretionarily in this sector. I'm thinking about buying the course, and I'm going to take a look at the Discord. Tom says the course should be perfect for you. I'm also a dev, and it got me up to speed very quickly with crypto and algo trading. He says, "Thanks, Tom. I already have some basics in Python, so I should be going pretty fast. The bad thing is that there's no dedicated platform like Forex, although MQL5 are much more difficult than Python. Personally, I much prefer Python to any dedicated platform. There's no restrictions on what you can do um, in your algos and lots of great libraries to reuse indicators. So even if you already are an advanced coder, this is going to be helpful for you, dude. This guy, D. Sandlin, says, my bot is making money, so get to coding and stop losing. I was the classic get stopped out daily, and it pissed me off, hence why I'm here making money. And then I wanted to finish this with this one because this one is just so touching, dude. It makes me want to cry, bro. Like, man, just spending so many years, dude, watching these charts go up and down, and literally just looking back, like, this was a waste of time. Trading by hand was an absolute waste of time. You would spend days, okay, I'm trading well, and then one day I just wipe you all the way out. And that was stressful, dude. Stressful. I felt like it was coming after my health. I received this message one day, and I'm just so grateful that I decided to show all this and learn it all in public because, I learned how to code over a year, and then I started showing everything. You can go look back on my YouTube. There's so much alpha there, dude. But I had that problem. I had to stop trading by hand. It was too emotional. It was just too emotional. And I'm so happy that I decided to take the leap. I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. I don't like any of that. But I show it because I believe code's a great equalizer. I see what it did to my life. I see how it changed my life. Just my life in general got so much better once I stopped trading by hand because you have to stare. You can't do anything else. You know that. If you're in a leverage position, you literally can't do anything except stare at the screen. And I got bullied all the time. I got bullied all the time on YouTube for sharing this stuff, yada, yada, moon dev this, moon dev that. But I knew that there were people out there that were learning from this, that I was changing their lives. So when I got this message, man, I almost broke down. He says, much appreciated. When your team of doctors say you're 7 months past when you were projected to pass away, it kind of puts into perspective that there's people that deserve to know that I probably would have passed if it wasn't for people like you. My bots I've made from your ideas combined with mine paid off $186,000 of medical bills in the last quarter of 2023. So I just really got to say, out of everyone I've come across, you've done the most to keep me alive and out of millions in debt. And I won't ever forget that. And I'll never forget this, dude. That just makes it all worth it. All the people that try to talk bad on me and whatever, because I'm sharing. I believe code's a great equalizer. I'm attacking the hardest industry in the world. This type of stuff, this is why I do it, dude. I believe code's a great equalizer. I believe you can get out of any situation if you learn how to code, because you'll be able to build for the rest of your life, whether you take me up on building trading bots or you go build something else, dude. You learn how to code, it's over. I spent 10 years scared out of my freaking mind to even learn how to code, and I'm embarrassed of that. So if I can just show you one thing today, it's this, dude. If you learn how to code, you can get yourself out of any jam. So this is what you're getting, dude. You're getting the 15-day boot camp. You can go right now, algotradecamp.com. It's $69 a month, or you can get us the lifetime version. And there's a huge Black Friday discount. You get the 15-day step-by-step training videos, and you get the 7-day or the 7 different trading algorithms. You get our Python experts to help you, me included. You get unlimited OpenAI and Claude to help you code. And you get private members only access. And on top of that, there's a 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. You have 90 full days. 90 days. That's crazy. The reason I did 90 days is because maybe like 6 months ago now, I was at Costco, like looking at buying a PlayStation. And my girl was like, yeah, what's the return policy? And the lady's like, you could bring back a half-eaten hot dog. Costco would take it back. And light bulb went off. I was like, yeah, I don't need your money. I'm doing this because at the end of the day, if there is a little bit of a fee, it's going to make a much better community. So in that case, if there's any reason you don't feel it, it's too hard for you, you don't like it, whatever reason, there's no questions asked. Money back guaranteed, no matter what. And ironically, our first non 5-star review is somebody saying, he's saying like it was a positive experience. It was a little more complex than I thought. He wanted a plug and play bot, but at the end of the day, he's like, he kept his word and refunded me super fast. So you can read these reviews. There's actually a couple reviews here about like, damn, I was surprised that he actually gave me a refund. I don't want your money. I want your ideas. I want you to be part of our community forever. I want to share my ideas with you with the hopes that you'll share your ideas with me. So it's $69 a month, or you can get the lifetime version. The lifetime version does come with a little extra bonus, 45 extra days right off the bat. And it is Black Friday. But dude, think about this. If all this package did, if all it did was help you build one profitable trading bot, would it be worth $6,300? Yes, right? One profitable trading bot, would it be worth $6,300? You can get it in as low as $620 or $69. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yes, of course it would be worth it. Obviously, I'm not going to charge the $6,300. You see the price. All it did was get you one profitable trading bot. Is it worth it? You don't even have to say yes right now, bro. You can say maybe, and you know there's 100% money back guarantee, and you know I'm here every single day. I'm not going anywhere. So just say maybe right now, jump in, go consume everything, learn everything, meet everybody. And then if it's not for you, it's not for you. You get your money back. algotradecamp.com. There should be a link somewhere around here, but it's pretty simple. algotradecamp.com. Just go there, put your name and email in, put the small nominal investment down so you can get started right now. You get everything instantly. But just answer me that, dude. Answer me that. If this helped you build one profitable trading bot, is it worth it? Of course, dude. Of course. I mean, you tell me that, dude. How much would you pay for a profitable trading bot? Now, there's no plug and play profitable trading bots here, but I do show you the entire system on how to build your own profitable trading bots. Of course, we all have to bring our own edge or build our own edge. But how much would you pay for that? I don't know about you, but I have multiple people that are trying to pay me tens of thousands of dollars to build bots for them. But do you see why this is such a great opportunity? 69 bucks? That's crazy. You can see why people would pay me $10,000, $20,000 to build custom bots for them. It's not a cost. It's not a cost. That's why. It's not a cost. You get that? That makes sense, right? This is not a cost. It's an investment. It's an investment in your future. A better way to approach the markets. You know automated trading works. You've seen Jim Simons. You've seen all of these quant firms. You know that it works. You're just trading by hand still. If you have questions, let me know. This is a live Q&A. I'm done with the slides. It's a live Q&A. If you have any questions, I will sit here and answer every single question that you have. Every single question you have, dude. Now, I do want to remind you, if you're not going to join here today, if you go to my website and try to buy it originally, it's going to be much more expensive. And after this week, it's going to be about 5 times more expensive. Simply because I am going to keep the group smaller and higher quality. You know, I had 2 options when pricing this. I could make it super cheap and teach as many people as possible, or I could make it a little more expensive and go deeper. And I decided to do kind of a middle for now, but later it's going to be more expensive. So it'll probably be more around the 6,000 price point, you know, more industry normal. There's like a couple other people that will help you with automated trading and they charge like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. So I'll probably change this to that price just so I can keep going deep. I go deeper than anybody else on this world about automated trading, and being able to get it for like 69 bucks is insane, right? But dude, essentially you got two choices from here. You got two choices. Choice number one is like you could just close the tab, do nothing, go back to the way you were trading, and keep trading by hand until you get liquidated. Or maybe you're a sick trader. If you're a sick trader, then cool. But um, I'm guessing that you have some problems with emotions, some problem with time. So that's option one. Just do nothing, close the tab. That's fine. Or you can just choose to take option two, which is take one simple leap of faith. One simple leap of faith and just test it out, dude. Like I said, you just have to say maybe right now. See if it's for you. And if it's not, you get your money back. 100% money back guarantee. So is it worth gambling? Just a few more minutes? You gamble every single day on these charts, dude. So gamble a few minutes to check out what's inside. Even if it does half of what I told you today, it would still be worth it, right? It would pay for itself, right? One profitable trading bot will pay for itself, right? That's facts, isn't it? So you get everything. You get the full step-by-step training. You get 7 different algos. You get Python experts to help you out. You get unlimited open AI and Claude. You get private algo trader only Discord community here. There is one thing though, and I forgot to mention this. There's only 5 spots left here for Black Friday. Since this is Black Friday, we are having the special, but it's such a crazy price off, 125 off, because it's usually 69 a month or 420 for lifetime. But since it's 125 off, we can only afford to give 7 spaces away here today. 2 people have already joined. So there are 5 spaces if you do want to get in. And if you get in before these 5 spaces, I do have a special bonus for you actually. So let's go ahead and show you that bonus. If you join in the next 30 minutes, we're going to do weekly inner circle calls every Friday. Every Friday. And this is only for you who gets in live right now in the next 30 minutes before we get going. So this is your bonus. Weekly inner circle calls every Friday. My inner circle has been closed for years now. And if you get in today, if you get the lifetime package, not the $69 one, but the one that is $295, so it's lifetime, you don't have to pay a monthly fee. If you go ahead and get that today and secure your spot before this 5 spots are up, you just scroll down here. It's super easy. Scroll down, put your name and email in, and then just select this VIP option here. Again, there's a huge discount for the next 5 people. And if you get into that, I'm going to add you to my inner circle. And that means that you'll get access to weekly inner circle calls every Friday. Essentially, I'm spending all my time live coding new systems, new ideas, new bots, new backtests. And then on Fridays, I bring my best code to you or my best ideas to you. And we get on a Zoom call, weekly inner circle Zoom calls. And that's a bonus for anybody that gets in while we're still live here. It'll be about, 10 more minutes, 20 more minutes. I don't know. If you have questions, let me know in the chat. I will get to those in a second. You can see everything you're going to get here, and I'll answer any questions that you do have. You ready to get started, bro? Are you ready to automate your trading? Finally, dude, you know it's possible. There's other people doing it, right? This is all making sense, right? All right. Never quit, dude. Never quit. Never quit. And I know a lot of people have like weird fears around money and like spending money on things, but like look around at what you buy. Look at your last few payments, dude. Like probably bought some chips, bought some drinks, bought some food, things that are just like consumables, right? The cool thing about this is, as for as low as $69, this isn't a consumable. This is something that you learn from and you're able to build on for the rest of your life. And you see all these people that have had success with it. So, money, all money is a resource. It's not like you don't need to be so attached to it. It's just a resource so you can unlock new things in life. Most people use their money to unlock food or drinking or things like that. I hope that I was able to show you how important it is to stop trading by hand and stop wasting that money on trades that you're really just gambling on your emotions at the moment, right? And can your emotions be steady for the next 1,000 days? Probably not. So instead of using that valuable resource of as low as $69 on food, drinks, or whatever, just say maybe join the boot camp, see if it's for you, see it's all if it's all what it's hyped up to be, what everybody says, and use that resource, that little bit of money, to learn something that will change your life. We all have disposable income, dude. You look at your last payments and there's $69 there if you actually want to automate your training. And it's gonna come back. It's gonna replenish. Whatever you spend here today, whether you get the 69 or the 295, that money's gonna come back. But this knowledge is not gonna be here for you forever. You saw there's 5 spots available. There's 5 spots available, and that will not be here forever. Actually, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta change this now. There are not 5 spots available anymore. So congratulations for the people that have jumped in here today. There are not 5 spots anymore. There are 3 spots. So I'll see you guys inside the members area. You can see here this just changed to 3, or it should have at least. So there were 5 spots, but now there's 3. So if you do want in, you do get that discount for the next 3 people. And then also you get the bonus. You get to be on our weekly inner circle calls. So that's like a huge bonus. But not only that, you get the full algo trade camp, the full training here. You get access to 7 different algos. You get our full Python experts to help you. You get unlimited AI, and you got our community. And there's a 100% money back guarantee. So all you got to do is click that link in the description or go to algotradecamp.com. Scroll down to the bottom here, put your name and email in, and sign up for one of these. If you want to do the 69 a month, that's fine. But if you want to have 45 extra bonus videos and lifetime access and 125 off and claim the extra bonus here of the inner circle, then join that here. It's super easy to do. It takes 2 seconds. And like I said, there's a 100% money back guarantee, but it's only for 3 more people. So be quick. And if you have any questions, let me know, because I'm here to answer any questions. I have some time and I'm happy to help. So yeah, but the money will replenish, don't worry. And we all got bad habits and we all spend our money on things that we shouldn't. I spend my money on things I shouldn't. I eat way too much sugar. I shouldn't make Rice Krispies all the time. Don't worry. We're all the same. We all spend our money in places that don't actually help us. They just hurt us. Like Uber Eats. Are you kidding me? I will click Uber Eats $35 every single day for stupid little food plates that I could make in 10 minutes, but 35. That is such a waste of money, dude. Use that money for something that you can build with for the rest of your life. I'm lucky to be privileged and that doesn't kill me, but dude, its price is crazy. Its price is crazy, isn't it? So, let's break those bad habits, dude. Let's stop spending money on things that don't matter, and let's start at least spend 69 bucks on something that can change your life. Now, I know you might be thinking like, "Oh, I could just have AI help me out." Information alone is not going to do it for you, dude. Unfortunately, you have to be very inspired. You have to be very dedicated to stay around in this industry. It's not easy. You have to be resilient. So having a community there with you to help encourage you, help to give you new ideas, information, random AI information is not going to do anything for you unless you know the questions to ask. So in order to know the questions to ask, you have to understand the system. And like I said, I will give you this roadmap here at the end. I just want to get through everybody's questions first. But information alone is just not going to take you there, dude. It's not going to take you there. It's not going to take you to the end goal. You need more than information. AI is a great tool, but you need leadership. You need short, concise videos that will show you step by step. You need examples. Those 7 algos I give you, those are great examples. You have a team now. You need a team. You need a community. We're here for you. We're all working independently, but coming together as a community, and it's absolutely beautiful. Information alone just won't do it for you. So if you're thinking you could just go off and do this on your own, you can't. You can go try. That's fine, but it might take you 4 years when it could have taken you 2 months. That makes sense, right? We've all done it before. I've done it before. I'm still doing it. And I get it, dude. I've been in business for a long time. Like I said, I was more on the business side before, because I didn't know how to code. I didn't think I was a coder type, but I'm a coder type for sure. I'm a gamer. A gamer is a coder. If you gamed in the past, you're a coder, dude. I've been in business a long time though, and I know there's two types of people here right now. If you're still here, I know exactly what type of person you are. I know exactly. There's two types of people. You see, there's people who make things happen, and you're either that person or you're the type of person that just makes excuses. Either you make it happen or you make excuses. There's only two types of people in this world. One makes excuses and one makes money. So you'll have to ask yourself which one you are. This is probably the best offer you've ever seen in your life when it comes to pretty much anything online. 69 bucks is crazy. Like I said, you have two choices. You can just go back to trading by hand. That's fine. I don't encourage it. I think it's the worst decision, the worst waste of the smartest people in the world, because traders are some of the smartest, most ambitious people in the world. But the thing that sucks about trading, dude, that really got me to automate my trading was you can't just work harder at trading. You can't just stare at the charts longer and think you're going to get better results. Actually, if you work harder, you usually lose more because you overtrade, right? I'm sure you've been in that situation where you overtrade. It's us versus them, dude. It's us versus Wall Street. I'm going to show you everything. Wall Street's not going to show you anything. And you're here still. You're still here. You're thinking about it. There's 3 spaces left. And I know there's two types of people, dude. I know it. Doers and donors. Doers and dabblers, really. The people that, half of us here right now are doers and half of us here are just dabblers. Dabblers are the people that will watch an hour-long presentation, absorb things, and just do nothing with it. And it's so sad. It's so sad. But half of you guys are doers. So you'll take this information and you will jump into the boot camp and absolutely step on the gas. You can rest assured there's 100% money back guarantee. There's no risk. There's way more risk in you going back to these charts in your old way of trading. But you don't trade by hand anymore. And your life is going to be so much better. So you tell me, dude, are you a doer or you're a dabbler? I think you're a doer, but I know there's a few dabblers in here that are just watching to watch, just having fun. I hold your hand, dude. I hold your hand through the entire process. The boot camp here, the videos, people always ask me, can I pick your brain? This is better than picking my brain. You get literally every secret that I've uncovered and every step it takes to go from non-automated trader, hand trader, to fully automated trader that can build any bot for the rest of their lives for any exchange or really any trading system. I get people asking me all the time, can I build this for futures? Can I build this for stocks? Can I build this for Forex? And the answer is yes, yes, and yes, because I teach you how to fish. I don't just give you some profitable trading bot to run. No, that would not be beneficial. I teach you how to build across 3 different types of exchanges. So then you can see how, oh, I can take all of these ideas and apply it to this new exchange, whether it's a Forex exchange or a futures exchange, or you stay in crypto. A lot of the examples are in crypto, but we have so many people that have gone through and built this out for futures, Forex, etc., stocks, whatever. So I hold your hand through this process, and it's a life-changing experience. You'll see it. You'll meet the people in there. You'll see that you get the full 7 algos. So you have examples here, and we have Python experts that will help you every step of the way. Unlimited AI is crazy. And then you get an algo trading only community that's crazy. I'm gonna hold your hand step by step. And if you ever get stuck, we are here to help you, and you have 100% money back guarantee. So throw your questions in the chat. If you have any questions, I will answer all questions. All you have to do is go to algotradecamp.com, scroll down, put your name and email in, and join the bootcamp right now, as there are only 3 spots left for the Black Friday 125 off. And once you join this, dude, if you actually go watch the videos and absorb everything, you can finally say goodbye to this pain that hurts me so bad. I can't even think about it. It hurts to think about sitting here staring at the charts for hours just to like take a couple trades that are over leveraged and then lose all my money. It just hurts me so bad. So all that pain that you're going through as a hand trader, you can say goodbye to, because you will now know how to automate your trading. Life is going to be so much better. Like Kyler said to me, he said, dude, just changing from hand trade to automated trading has made me so much less stressed. I enjoy every single day so much more now that I'm an automated trader. So I feel the exact same way, but it was super interesting to hear it from Kyler as well. So now you might be trading by hand, you might be stressed out, you might be losing money. Soon, you will be fully automated and only trading systems that you know that work because you'll be following the RBI system. I'll be showing you in-depth training exactly how to do all this, but I want you to feel sure about this. I'm nobody special. I told you, dude. They tried to kick me out of middle school. They kept me another year. They're like, okay, if you're gonna stay here, we're gonna keep you another year. Come on, dude. How you say I'm not gonna make it through middle school? And now I'm here. And now I'm here. So whatever's holding you back, dude, just make sure that you know that you can conquer anything. Your blood is red. My blood is red. Jim Simons ran up a net worth of $30 billion. And what color is his blood? We can do this. You can do this. Come on. I'm here to help you. I've figured it out and I'm showing you everything inside the boot camp. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. If you're ready to get started, remember there's only 3 spots left. And if you get in, you get this bonus weekly inner circle calls every Friday. So we have calls and I show you my absolute best thing I figured out in that week. If you're still on the fence, just go to your browser, type this in, algotradecamp.com. Type it in. You'll see here at the top, there's only 3 spots left for this 125 off. Go click this red button. Go put your name and email in and select which bootcamp you want to join. $69 per month. You get 15 full days, step by step, everything I've presented you here today. The difference of the VIP is there's a $100, 125 off for the VIP. You get 45 extra days of training with the VIP, and you get lifetime access with the VIP. And you also get the Inner Circle Friday calls with the VIP. But that will be gone. This bonus will not be here once I hit end on this call here. So if you're on the fence, just say maybe right now. As you see this big cosmic level money back guarantee, that's no questions asked. You can go type in Algo Trade Camp reviews. You'll see a couple people saying, hey, it just wasn't for me. So he gave me my money back. And I'm absolutely astonished because nobody gives you their money back on the internet except Moondev. I don't want your money. I want your ideas. I want your connection. I want to build with you, dude. I want to build with you. So I show you absolutely everything. And if you want to get started, just go to algotradecamp.com. This all makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. This all makes sense. Okay. Let's answer some questions if you have any questions here. So let's go ahead here. So it's about knowledge, not money. Let's see here. You just joined 10 minutes ago. Welcome, Audrey. Welcome. Welcome. It says it's about knowledge, not money. I'm interested about coding with AI. Trading is not my priority. Okay, so you're going to learn exactly how to use AI to code some of the hardest things in the world, which are trading bots and algo trading systems. So if you're not super interested in trading, but you just want to learn how to code really hard things with AI, I think the bootcamp is still going to be worth it's $69, right? So I'll show you exactly how I use Claude Code and how I use AI to code for me. And you'll see absolutely everything in this bootcamp. So I'm glad to hear that you took one of those spots and you joined. If anybody else wants to join while the bonus is still here and the discount is still here, there's 3 spaces available. You just go to algotradecamp.com. I'm here to answer any questions you have. How can I buy at the discounted price? That's a great question. So to get the discounted price, all you have to do is go to the website right now. It's algotradecamp.com. And if you go there, you'll be able to see it's 125 off, but only for the next 3 people. If you scroll down here, this is what is 125 off the VIP lifetime. It's usually $420, but today it's $295. You get 45 extra bonus videos. You get lifetime access. And if you join right now while we're on this call, you get weekly Inner Circle Zoom calls where you can come ask questions and I can show you everything that I figured out that week. So if you have any more questions, let me know. Otherwise, make sure to take me up on this offer right now as there is that discount, and you get this bonus. So go to algotradecamp.com. Could I get the Discord invite? Yes, yes. So I promised you guys that I would give you this roadmap. So let me go ahead and put this roadmap in the chat right now. Thank you for coming for this entire presentation. The roadmap is in the chat. So like I said, this is a roadmap that is super thick. It's like an ever growing book. And he asked for the Discord. So the Discord is in here as well. Now, if you are not on this live and you still want this roadmap, I promised it to you. So this is how you get it in case you missed this live and you missed the chat. Go to the website, algotradecamp.com, click this red button. And let me refresh this actually. Click the red button and put your name and email in, and I'll send you the roadmap. This roadmap that we've been going over today, that is super, super helpful if you just want to try to attack this by yourself. This is a really great roadmap. Now, this goes even better if you join the boot camp, but I promised you you'd get the roadmap, and that's how you get it. You just put your name and email in here, and I'll send it over to you. If you guys have any more questions, I will go ahead and stick around as long as you have questions. But if you're ready to get started, there are 3 spots available, and you can join at algotradecamp.com. The Discord invite. Yep, I sent that to you. Does he read chat? I am reading chat now. Does this work on Linux? It absolutely does. What's your thought on Kalshi? So Kalshi is cool. I use Polymarket, and you actually could see a Polymarket bot running here at all times. This is my Polymarket agent that's always looking for new Polymarket trades. I use Polymarket here, and yeah, I think Polymarket is chill. Kalshi's chill too. I haven't used it, but the same thing, essentially. Wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, dude. Much love to you, Forex. Good to see you. How much does the boot camp cost? $69 a month or $420 lifetime. How do we use AI to find strategies? What do I do if I've never traded? If you're not a trader, I wouldn't really recommend this. I think this is just for traders that need to automate. Hey, it's a Black Friday bundle deal officially over. I finally got the funds ready to pay right now. I'm not sure if I'm too late. You have a opportunity here as long as I'm live. There are 3 spots available. So Sergio, that one's for you. Let me answer any more questions we have here. If you guys have questions, let me know in the chat and I'll answer every single question before I get ghost. Do I have to prompt the AI to make specific strategies? So what I like to do with the AI is if I have an idea, for example, I will then tell her the idea and tell her to expand on it, come up with 5 new ideas based off of that and expand on my idea, because then I have one idea, and I have a ton of ideas here on the alpha generation section of the roadmap that you now have. But I can take any of these ideas and come up with like 5 more ideas based off of them by asking AI, like, hey, think on this and see if there's any other good ideas we should test out. And then you just back test it. So I show you how to back test all that good stuff inside the boot camp. He said, is this AI? No, I'm not AI. I'm sorry. Is this live in real time? Yes, it's live in real time. Where can I see real-time buys and sells? Are videos pre-recorded? The videos are pre-recorded, but if you join now, you'll get the live inner circle calls as well. So every Friday I do a live call because I'm always working on new ideas. And the best way to update it is once a week, I will just go ahead and make an update video of the best things I found on a live Zoom call. Those are every Friday. But everything else is inside of Discord, all of the training videos, and they're pre-recorded, which is good because that means that you can watch them whenever. You don't have to wait for me. And essentially it's a 15-day pre-recorded step-by-step training videos that you can translate into any language and watch at any time. So that's a $3,000 value at least. And on top of that, I give you 7 different algos. That's a $1,000 value. And then on top of that, me and my team of Python experts are there to help you automate if you have any questions along the way. And then on top of that, we also give you OpenAI and Claude for free inside of Discord. And then on top of that, that Discord is private community of us algo traders that are all working towards a similar goal, and we're all helping each other, coming up with ideas. It's absolutely fire. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know. I will be here to answer any more questions. And as long as I'm here, there is this bonus going on if you do join. But remember, there's only 3 spaces left. I'm going to go ahead and grab a quick drink of water, and then I will be back to answer any more questions that you do have. Let me know in the chat. Automate your trading so you can remove all emotions and all in-game decisions. I totally up and down and trying to kind of guess which way the charts are going to go, and you make some money, you lose some money. But the things that really hurt when you're in a trade for so long, you just keep staring at it and you're watching it go against you, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna stay up a little bit longer, stay up a little bit longer, and then you get liquidated because you're using too much leverage. You're a human being. It's not your fault at all, dude. We're built to be beautiful human beings with emotions. And if you've ever gotten in a fight with a friend or a spouse or whatever, you know that when your emotions hit, you cannot think clearly. So why do we trade by hand when we're using, our life savings to trade? And we know for a fact when emotions hit, you cannot think logically. And that's directly from a Stanford professor. So I went ahead and I started to show my whole algo trading process step by step live on YouTube every single day. And what came from that is I got really good at algo trading, even though I did not know how to code when I first got started. So everybody was like, Moondev, please build a boot camp or some way to teach this in short, concise videos, because your lives, they're awesome, but you're in the middle of a project every single day. And I apologize for that. But in order for me to chase this guy who ran up a net worth of $31 billion, his name is Jim Simons, and in order for me to keep chasing him, I can't just sit here and make all of my YouTube lives teaching segment, right? So what I did is I put everything into a boot camp with short, concise videos that show you step by step how to automate your trading. Even if you don't know how to code, you can remove all of your emotions and automate your trading. All right, so I'm back here, and I'll go ahead and answer some questions here. So just keep them coming in as you have them, and let me answer them. If you are ready to get started, there are only 3 spots left here. And if you want that bonus, just go to algotradecamp.com. Let me answer a couple of questions. Okay, this is a good one. So what is the best coding language to learn for algo trading? So if you want to algo trade, the language that I use is Python. And I think Python is the best language to use because there's so many different tools that are already built for you. Most algorithmic traders do use Python as well. So where to learn coding for algo trading? The great thing about this is if you join the bootcamp right now, by the end of the day, you could already learn the fundamentals of coding, because I teach you step by step how to code in one of the first videos. If you already know how to code, don't worry about it though. You can just go ahead and step on the gas without me, and just learn or you can just go learn the algo trading portion of this, because like you've seen before, there's a lot of experienced developers in here. If you want to pause this video, that are much better coders than I am. So if you already know how to code, I could save you hundreds of hours on the algo trading process. So let's see. Do you prefer trading crypto, Forex, or stocks? I'll let that be up to you what you trade. I trade crypto just because I enjoy it and I've always had fun with crypto. But I think markets are markets, so it doesn't matter what you trade. Um, let's go ahead and keep answering some of these questions. If you do want to join, go ahead and click algotradecamp.com. There should be a link in the description below. I've got Claude code here. I've got my Polymarket bots here. What is your refund policy for the bootcamp? So it's a 90 days, no questions asked refund policy. So yeah, there's no risk in it. So if you want to get started, you can just go ahead and join by going to algotradecamp.com, putting your name and email in there. If you have any questions, I'll let you know. Why don't you believe in trading by hand? I don't believe in trading by hand because it never worked for me. Like I would be profitable for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then just have one terrible day. So what I came to the conclusion of is that, I'm not able to keep my emotions straight for 1,000 straight days. So it's just not for me. And I've heard the same story over and over again from other people. Like, yeah, I just get liquidated because I won't take profit. I won't put my stop losses on, etc. Do you need a computer science degree for this? No, absolutely not. I did not get a computer science degree. I learned everything by hand, by myself. And now I'm just going to make it so much easier for you, even if you don't know how to code. How do I get started with the algo trading journey? If I get the bootcamp for 1 month, will it be enough? Absolutely. So the bootcamp is 15 days. And if you go through that first 15 days, you can even watch the bootcamp twice in 1 month. So 69 bucks. It's crazy. So absolutely. Just go to algotradecamp.com and you can join. Machine learning. What's your opinion on machine learning and training? I think machine learning and training is extremely interesting and exciting. I talk about it a bit in the boot camp. One quick little tip here is instead of trying to predict price, everybody's trying to predict price. I think a better way to do it from Dr. Ernest Chan, who I interviewed, he's one of the best algorithmic traders behind Jim Simons, is to predict when to run strategies. It's actually a different way of looking at it. So machine learning is awesome. I think you have to look at machine learning from a different way, though. What do I need to download to start coding in Python? You just need to download Python, and I show you step by step how to do that. Do you use market orders or limit orders? So I use a combination of market orders and limited orders. If it's like a passive strategy, I'll use limit orders if I can just wait for the fills. And then if it needs to be an aggressive strategy, I'll use market orders. But obviously, I try to use limit orders as much as possible because it's less fees. But sometimes it's necessary on like closes and stuff. Like entries, it's easier to use limit orders, and closes, I'll try to use a limit, but I will hit a market order if the price is moving too fast. What brokers and exchanges do you use for algo trading? Right now, I'm big on Chain and then also Hyperliquid. So Hyperliquid, I think, is a really good exchange. That being said, I'm a little nervous of endorsing any exchange after what happened to FTX a couple years back. So I look at exchanges as kind of like the opponent. They're commodities. They're trying to liquidate you. That being said, I'm just not going to be loyal to any exchange, and I'll just trade where the best liquidity is, most people are trading, and where it's easiest to build for. So right now it's Hyperliquid, but I'm not trying to hype them up or anything like that. No pun intended. Do you use a Mac or PC? I use a Mac, but a ton of people use PCs, so it doesn't really matter. Computer's a computer. Do I need an upgraded PC? You do not need an upgraded PC. Just as long as you can use the internet, you can use Python. Do you have a community? Yes. So if you join, you actually get access to our private Discord where we have an algo trading community. How do you get in touch with me? Inside the members area, once you join, you actually will have my email address and all that good stuff. But yeah, so you get access to that as well. How often is the boot camp updated? The boot camp is updated pretty much every week. Is it only for advanced coders? No, it's for everybody actually. So if you are not for everybody, it's for traders. It's for traders. If you're a trader and you know you need to automate your trading, I will show you step by step how to do that. How did you get started with coding? I knew I needed to get some data from CoinGecko, and then I realized I needed to fully automate my trading. So yeah, dude. See if there's any more questions, but I think I'm gonna let you go for now. And if you have any questions, this is my email address. Let me go ahead and make sure you have access to that. There are only a couple spots left here for joining today, but let me go ahead and make sure you have my email address, as I'm gonna get Ghost here, Moon at algotradecamp.com. So the same website as above, but Moon at. So you have access to the link to get started now. You see the price, you see the massive value here. You have my email address if needed. You know everything you're going to get. If you have any last second questions, please do let me know. Other than that, I think this has been a great presentation, and you fully understand now how to actually automate your trading step by step. So I can't wait to see you inside the members area. I'll talk to you soon.